Hail and well met, traveller, and welcome to the Tales of Naggarond. Hi Ben. So, this is the battle that I was telling you about before. This battle is one fought between Malekith, the Witch King of Naggarond, the true king of the Phoenix Throne, and Clan Septic of the Skaven, the Vermintide. So, as a bit of warm-up to why this is going on, Malekith here, the Witch King, I hope his model comes through in good detail because he looks absolutely spectacular, swaggering with his big dumb sword cocked over his big dumb armoured shoulder with his big dumb horns. Malekith is going north to fight some Norskans. However, the Vermintide have a special ability where all of their movements count as ambush attempts. So even if they're just walking brazenly up to you, they can actually ambush you. Now the problem is Malekith's army is tired from the march from the Black Citadel, from Naggarond, to the Northland. And in tow alongside Malekith are the Black Guard of Naggarond, a hyper-elite halberd infantry unit. You can see there they have 110 armor, which is exceptionally high. Really good leadership, good melee defense, and excellent weapon strength. He's also got some units of bleak swords. I really hope their models come through as well because they look excellent. They are standard sword infantry, quite low tier in the grand scheme of things, especially compared to the Black Guard. Some dread spears. They're the Dark Elves, so they've all got edgy names. Nice little bit of mail around the skirt there. Big high tower shields, silver, which means 55% small arms missile fire blocked. And in tow we have some Dark Shards, who are the standard repeater crossbow archers for the Dark Elves. Following up we have some Dark Riders, who are our light to medium infantry with their horrible dog mouths. And a Reaper Bolt Thrower, which is capable of launching a cluster of stakes towards the enemy. The problem is, the Vermintide has actually caught me on two fronts here. We have the main army of Clan Septic advancing from the southern side of the map, but reinforcements also approaching from the south, and this reinforcement army results in a force almost 3 times the size of Malekith's. So I'll just let it run for now. I'll get a little close up on the Skaven for you. So these are Clan Rat spears. These are the basic tier spear infantry.
Yes.
You can hear the warlord squeaking out there. He's accompanied by a grey seer with a plague lawbook. They're extremely dangerous to your infantry units. More clan rat spears, clan rats with shields. So you get the point. Low armor, low leadership, low attack, low defense, low damage. The point of the clan rats is that there's fucking loads of them, if you hadn't noticed. And also, if you look over here, this is the Vermintide. So, as I was looking around the map, I thought that this was going to be a lost battle, and I thought I might as well just GG out and forget about it because there's no way I'm winning this. However, if you look up here at the map, you'll notice that the way the enemy reinforcements are coming, this is the edge of the map here. But there's also a pass down here, and if you can see where my mouse is hovering, there's a thin blue line, and that blue line makes it impassable. And up here on the map, this whole gully is basically a wall. So, with a little bit of quick thinking, I ordered all my troops to line up and prepare to hold the pass, because there's no way that we'll be able to beat the Ratmen in open combat. They just surround us and wear us down. Sadly, the Reaper Bolt Thrower would have been my best weapon. The scouting shot would have taken down many hundreds of the Vermintide, but they would be so slow to move the artillery equipment into place that they would certainly die before they got into the safety of the gully. So I had to leave it behind. I've sent my my cavalry, my light cavalry, my Dark Riders up into the tree line to wait for the Vermintide to move into a better position. Malekith is bringing up the rear. He doesn't run. He just walks slightly sharper, whilst these Skaven slaves here, these are the absolute lowest tier. No. Oh! So what you saw there is a Malekith's Chillwind, using it to fend off some of the Skaven slaves who are trying to hunt him down now. You can see here that the Bleak Swords and the Dread Spears have all managed to get themselves into position. The Dark Shards are now forming up, and they'll be turning around very shortly. Sadly, they're armor-piercing damage, which means they don't get the full benefit of attacking unarmored targets. That ice going through. That's some Krakatorik shit. So cool. I tried to spread out my infantry a little easier. There's obviously a mismanagement there because my Dark Shards are trying to run through the battle. But here we see the power of the Vermintide. There's fucking loads of them. So something that I've noticed about the Dark Elves, all of their movements are very short and sharp. Like you can see here, the thrusts that they mount are like, they're quick, they're brutal, they don't mess around, they don't have any flourish to them. However, being attacked by those clan rat spears wouldn't have done much to them, but the problem is, and I didn't realise this at the time, the Skaven warlord is in amongst my troops at the moment, and they are nowhere near good enough, and already you see that they're broken. The Chokuno inspired crossbow Dark Shards are reloading.
Is coming.
I'll be able to see them fire in a moment. That's a lot better. So, realising the error of my ways, realising the error of my ways, I've sent Malekith in to try and deal with this warlord, because this warlord is super dangerous. See Malekith there, killing some of his own troops in the process. I've got the Blackguard Naggarond with their arm piercing down to try and go after him. And over here, we've got my poor battle line. Look at this absolute mess. You see here my Dread Smash trying to hold off. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely horrendous. However, this battle goes a lot better than you would think, because Malekith's Chillwind is on a very, very low cooldown and attacks in a straight line. So I can actually, you saw there, the army was completely divided in two, and my frame rate is going down, trying to calculate all of these vertices on all of these wonderful rat boys. Over here, the Bleak Swords are staging a much better fight. You see a couple of dead elves there and some Skaven slavers amongst them. The Bleak Sword, very tired from their, not only their marching, but their fighting as well. However, because they have a higher offensive damage, they are well equipped to take care of the Skaven slaves. However, the Skaven slaves will tire them out, which will reduce their ability to fight. Dark Shards constantly firing back here, trying to pitch their shots over the heads of their allies. This truly is a pretty bleak situation, though. I'm actually kind of shocked that this is going so well. The spears, the Blackguard, and Malekith all ganking in here. The Warlord starts to break because he realises that this fight hasn't ended in 2 seconds. These poor Dread Spears are down to 57 men, down to half health, and they still manage to hold against it. And here you see the wrecking, all of my... oh, that is absolutely atrocious to look at. Oh my god. Oh. So, let's see if we can find Malekith. Okay, Malekith has got 81 kills, but it isn't the kills that really win this battle. You'll see that most of these Skaven have got half their health, and that will translate to lots and lots of individual rats. However, them sustaining so much damage so quickly is going to make them break really quickly, which is why you see here there's like, what, 12 individual units here, and most of them are breaking. The magic goes through again, the chill wind comes through, Malekith now to 149 kills. And the Skaven are beginning to break. The problem is with the Skaven is that when they break, they will come back. You'll see all of these guys here will try to fight my Bleak Swords in one-on-one. They would have been cut down enough, and they would have run away. But due to their taskmasters abusing them and torturing them otherwise, it is actually a better alternative to face the crossbows, and face the spears, and face the true Phoenix King, than flee. And I think just one more cursory blast. All those rats swarming down. The Blackguard standing amongst the dying and the dead. Very cool armour. However, it's not in a Skaven's nature to stay out of the fight for very long, so I'm trying to quickly reform the army. The right flank is still holding very strong. Surprisingly, these are all clan rat spears now. I think all the Skaven slaves have long since disappeared. Line in the middle is severely bad. You can see all these units are on half health. Only 49 men in that one, 66 men in that one, 62. Going really quite poorly. 83 kills, 98 kills, 97, 100. Like, absolutely ludicrous numbers of deaths, but that's the point of the Skaven. Even now, they're still coming back. What you didn't see in the background here was the Dark Riders trying to harry some of the fleeing troops. But the problem for them is you'll realise that they've lost a lot of health since the beginning of the match. every time they go and chase one unit down, at least 2 more will recover and try and surround it. So what you see here, these guys have tried to come back in. Oh, they've broken again. What's keeping the Skaven in the fight now is these two here. This Grey Seer and this fucking so-tech-ass wielding Warlord. However, he's been pitched up against the Blackguard, who are on Pearson, as I said before, and then they can short run. Ooh! Oh, that magic spell really does save me in this fight. Let's see what Malekith's on. 381. Beautiful. Oh, and Darkshard crossbows. Oh yeah, you can see him dropping from there. And even still, they're coming back. Now, what I should have done is use Murderous Prowess here. It really gives you advantage to your vigor and your melee attack, which is something that I absolutely need in this fight. One of the biggest advantages of the huge clan rat units is that they can wear down the health of your troops really, really quickly. I'm going to turn that off for a moment because I knew that was coming. Completely divided that horde of clan rats. Let's go see how many kills Malekith is on. Yeah, they can wear down the fatigue of your troops. Malekith is on 488 kills. He really does save this fight for me here, and you're starting to see now that some of the troops are fully breaking. They're no longer retreating, they are fully gone. And the more of their peers they see do that, the more likely the higher-ups are to break. Sun Tzu once said, "Fuck those ratmen, man. Just fucking do them dirty in front of their dad." And the mass rout commences, and Malekith has won the day. Maybe one more ice, one more chill wind, just in and amongst them. Got a few crossbows down, really laying into them, really making these ones at the back here suffer. Malekith just shouting slaughter, which means I've primed it in to attack. Chill wind's on cooldown. This isn't going as fast as I'd like it to. Any moment now. I did do it, right? The Warlord's there scurrying away as well. He's almost dead. It's a shame that. All the archers have been commanded. That's what these lines are. All these archers are trying to shoot the Skaven. Come on, Malekith, you're making me look like a dick. Boom! Awesome. And Malekith ends the fight with 560 kills. Whoa. Well then, hope you enjoyed that. There you can see the stats. And yeah, Malekith, easy carry away, 560 skills. Dark Shards, all in excess of 100. Reaper Bolt Thrower, wank. Anyway, yeah, bye.